God for that.
And that, at its course before, brings us to a discussion that I had earlier with a couple of people involved in the first one was then well aware. She is managing to have a purchase from the United Nations Security Advisor, Ambassador to the United Nations, under Hillary Clinton's husband's bill, and also somebody who, as you'll hear, instead of the Clinton campaign, has been visiting the Clinton campaign just a few hours ago. We also spoke to Annika Green, who is Republican nominator of a different generation from Nancy Soderberg, who I told you was the other speaker former President George W. Bush. Let's begin with Nancy Soderberg as we reflected on the fact that Hillary Clinton is the presumptive Democratic presidential candidate.
Absolutely turned a corner, and she is going to be the Democratic nominee for president. She actually pivoted some time ago towards focusing on the general election against Donald Trump. Her foreign policy speech last week demonstrated very clearly that she's moving forward. I think the bigger question in that tactical area is at what point will Bernie endorse Hillary? He's got the nomination, there's no path left for him, so it's a question of when and where, not if. And then pivoting his supporters to getting out the vote for Hillary in the fall is the goal, and I think that will happen.
What's the thinking on the Clinton side at the moment? Do they expect the senator to withdraw gracefully sometime in the next 8 to 10 days?
Yes, I think so. I happen to have been in the headquarters this afternoon, and there's a lot of energy. They're excited. She's giving a big speech today in Brooklyn, and that will continue to build on the momentum of her foreign policy speech. And she wants to unify the Democratic Party, have a unified voice for the fall. I mean, they may have differences on some issues between the two, but when you compare the position of the Democratic Party versus some of the policies that Donald Trump is laying out, it's night and day, and we're all very confident that Bernie will not only endorse her, but actively campaign for her throughout the fall.
Do you know if they're receiving any overtures from the Sanders camp?
Yeah, they talk all the time, and I think they're really, I'm not privy to the private conversations there, but I actually point piece for the platform committee, which is statement of principles that the Democratic Party adopted at a convention in July, and they're already negotiating with the Bernie people